Good morning, students. We'll just begin with the first problem of balance sheet. Okay, I hope you have done with your format of balance sheet. We'll just analyze the problem and then we'll start with it. Okay, from the following ledger balances of Ideal Bank Limited, prepare balance sheet as on the year and also the relevant schedule. So if they say relevant schedule, it will come for 15 marks. Now they have given us some kind of transactions. Okay, how does the problem has been given? We have to check it. Name of the accounts, debit and credit. They have given us the trial balance. Now first one is share capital, that is what 20,000 shares of rupees 10 each, which is coming down to how much? 2 lakhs. Then statutory reserve. Categorization we have to do with regards to schedule. Now first share capital, where it will come, that is schedule 1. The next one, reserves and surplus, under that we can see that is what? Statutory reserve, that is schedule 2. Net profit for the year, that is before appropriation, and profit and loss account. These two things will come in a note, what we have to pass for profit and loss account. The next one is what? Current account. Now current account, on what side they have given, we have to check. It is given on a credit side. Okay, so it will come under schedule 3. If the current account is given on a debit side, if the current account is given on a debit side, it will come where? It will come in the schedule 6. Saving bank account, same. It is given under credit side, so it will be a liability. Okay, if it is given on debit side, it will become an asset. Okay, so this is given under credit, it will become a liability. So it will be categorized into schedule 3. So say fixed deposit, again given in what? Credit side, so it becomes a liability. How? Okay, fixed deposits are been kept by the other people in a bank, so it has to be given to the other people, so it will become a liability for that duration. So fixed deposit, that is what? Now schedule 3, that will come under your credit side. Borrowing from other banks, again it is on credit, that will come under what? Liabilities. So the next one is schedule 4, bills payable. Bills payable, again of course this will be a credit, and it will be treated as an liability, so schedule 5. The next one is cash in hand, so it is given under debit, so it will be treated as an asset, which will come under schedule 6. Cash with Reserve Bank of India, again given under debit, so cash and balances with other banks, that will be headed. Heading is like that way, so schedule 6. Cash with other banks, so schedule 7. Balances with other banks, that is the heading. Money at call and short notice, this will be also in schedule 7. Investment in government securities, that is what? Schedule 8, that is investments. The heading of schedule 8 is what? Investments. Under investment, again there is investment in gold, so it will be also coming under what now? Schedule 8. Bills purchased and discounted, other assets, so 9. Cash, credit and overdraft, these all are under debit, for that reason these all are coming under assets. Asset side. Term loans, loan, but it is a debit. So it will be a kind of what? It will be given. It will come under assets. It will be given, loans are given to the others. The next one is premises and furniture, this will come under fixed assets, that is what now? Schedule 10. The next one is other information, that is claims against the bank not acknowledgement, that is what? Schedule 12. Acceptance and endorsement, that is again schedule 12, that is what? Contingent liabilities. And there is other specification, that is bills for exchange, that will be coming under the different category. So this is what analysis of your first problem for 15 marks of balance sheet. The next video will come up with your solution. Thank you.